I'll have to go do some more research to find like the specifics. But oh god, another thing. Ooh.
You can tell me anything.
Okay. Retention.
What's retention?
So
Is that like retaining information?
I must retain my seed.
What?
No one deserves it, not even
is that like those guys who do like No Nut November that they're like, I'm never off and I'm never in my life?
I mean, yeah, it's No Nut November like times 20 to where it becomes a person, not like a style, like a lifestyle choice.
I saw a couple guys on TikTok talk about how like every time you like you lose your power and like you can't do that, and I'm just like, that's psychotic.
That's part of that whole area I'm talking about.
That just sounds psychotic to me. I know like athletes
really
do it.
Thing. Sorry?
I know that like athletes do it and shit, but to me it's just like, I just feel like, wouldn't you like not have your head in the game if you're like this? If like, I just feel like sometimes you just need to let that shit out.
I concur. I agree. It's there's a lot of controversy around it, but also I find its roots very interesting because how it's more approached now is very like the type of male who's very like women and a very toxic area now for people who do that. But originally it stemmed from practices like an ancient Tantra, to where it's the purpose, one of them, was like maintaining and controlling one's orgasms and taking them from like a few minutes to even an hour, having that sort of control.
What the heck?
And the same with how much you produce and when you produce it. It's just like having that sort of flexibility. It came from somewhere very cool.
Is that like how like star guys, like they're able to last like for a shoot?
Oh no, they have a fluffer.
Can you explain what a fluffer is?
Okay, so I had this summer job where
Oh, your summer job.
Yeah, this is my summer job. I was interning as a fluffer. I had a shirt that said that once, and I got rid of it.
Aw, you should keep it.
Yeah, I got it at a convention. I got rid of it. It was too tight. But a fluffer is a slang term. I don't know if they do those anymore, but for the longest time on a professional set for shooting, a fluffer would be like a stagehand nearby that would help, wake them up in between while they're changing scenes and using the like that sort of thing.
How can a guy do so much in like a shoot?
Well, it ain't easy being cheesy. I mean, it's like it's also very stressful.
It's fake.
That's the second part. When it comes to professional, more often than not, you've gotta,
Sometimes you gotta fake it.
Yes, that's what I mean. I love professional, but I also very much like amateur, which is what I do.
You feel like has changed a lot?
Yes, significantly.
Throughout the years.
100%, times a million. Yes.
I think also has to do with people's attention spans.
Yes, it's gotten worse and better, surprisingly.
I see. Like how much has it changed?
Well, there's new positions being invented for it. For instance, I met this person before in Cali, I'm gonna say. I think we're in Cali. Who created her own job. She created her own job. And that was to be an accountability person.
Accountability person?
Yes. So that they were a worker and also just like known really well in their community, did a lot of work supporting like basically with rights and unions and stuff until she worked up to a position where she goes from studio to studio, being an accountability person, saying, okay, is this above board? Is anyone being taken advantage of? Or all of the, like, is everything good? And I love that concept. I think that's beautiful. I think that should have been there from the start.
That's so cool. Or like just an intimacy coordinator.
Yes. Safety and no violations of health code, human rights. I like that. Yeah, unions. Yeah.
That's important, I think.
It is, and new. I don't know if there's... I mean, I know she does it. I don't know who else does that, but that's a positive thing.
That's very nice.
There's also a push for inclusivity when it comes to pornography companies. I really love the like queer ones because there's so much creativity and flexibility and just like it's so a fireman. Ooh, fireman is here and they're gonna I don't know something sad. But nowadays,
What kind of movies do they make these days?
okay, so there's plants.
What?
I'm gonna type it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause I don't know anything. Oh, what the? Wait, huh? How? Wait,
That's
like
one of my favorite. Actually, I
like-
had two friends that were on it.
like puppets?
It's definitely puppetry. Unless they actually found sentient plants, that would be terrible.
What the? Man, people are into interesting things these days.
I mean, and this isn't even necessarily my thing, but I love the creativity and I gotta support it.
I understand the artistry.
Yeah, I'm big on story
You
building.
think they'd
as
ever
well.
make like a musical?
Do you know how many times I've thought about it?
I wonder what that would look like.
Really fun, and they probably did.
They probably have.
God, that would be so... No, they probably have, because that's like the
They
funnest
have?
thing I can
Okay,
think of.
if someone in chat says they
Cool.
have, that means they've seen it.
Well, that's...
Rocky Horror Picture Show is not a musical.
The fuck?